What's up, you guys? So I wanted to do another room tour on the same damn room that I've already done a room tour on like several times since I moved here, and I am notorious for constantly changing things around. That's just part of my nature. So I wanted to give you an update on what all I have changed and what all I painted, moved around, things like that. So anyway, this is the front door. I've already shown you guys that. I painted the bifold laundry room doors. So that's all these are just your standard bifold doors, and I just painted them like a glossy black and then changed out the hardware to give them a custom feel. So that was a super cheap DIY. I just bought like a quart of high gloss paint on Amazon and a paintbrush, and I already had this hardware laying around. It came from a Bernhardt little dresser that I had, but you can find similar ones on eBay or something like that. So anyway, that is that. And then whenever you come around, so this is like a little preview of my kitchen. It's sorry about the lighting. It's just I want to clean it up before I try to give a kitchen tour. And it's really nothing fancy. I painted the cabinetry gray and did some open shelving by removing the cabinets. So it's very minimal. So anyway, moving on. This is just a little table that I like to keep here. And ignore that little scuff right there. I guess I need to do some touching up right there. So yeah, that's just this little skull right here is it was gold. I got it from Home Goods and I just painted it black. I just prefer it black. Black is like my overall like favorite go-to. So this is my grab and go Louis bag. I've already done like a video recently on this bag. It's just a Speedy 25, and it's my grab and go. Like if I just need to hurry up and get out the door, it has everything in it that I need. Let's see, sticky notes in case, you know, like I need to be reminded to do something or something like that. That's there. And then my iPhone 6 Plus in the Louis case that I've shown you guys as well. This little piece right here is from Home Goods, and then I just changed out the hardware to some like crystal type knobs that I got at, I think from Home Depot. So moving on. Okay, so I've already shown you a lot of this furniture, so it's like I don't really want to be repetitive and tell you where all this stuff came from. So anyway, what I did is I just rearranged some things. So what I had in here last was a lot more greenery, but I don't know, I was just like feeling a bit like stuffy about it. So I painted my coffee table black. It is an Asian antique piece. So I painted that black. The wood that like on the top of the table was like faded and like getting kind of damaged from drinks and stuff like that. So I just painted it a durable black. And yeah, so let's get right further into the room. I've already shown you this furniture, so all that I did here is just moved it over here because it was over here. Whenever you walked into the door, you would see the back of the chair, and I wanted to open the room up more, so I moved it over there, as you can see. Put my mirror table there and put a ghost chair there just for some extra seating. I'm a huge fan of lucite because this is a very small room, and I want to get the most amount of seating and the most amount of use as possible, and lucite is just a perfect way to make it seem like there's less in the room, but you get more out of it. So anyway, moving on to my Mod Shop bench, lucite as well, as you can tell. I have this Louis Vuitton Keepall 60, and sorry about the camera quality, geez, I need some better lighting, honestly. But yeah, this piece right here, I just stuff like my gym clothes in, so in case I just feel like going on a run, I can just yank my stuff out of there and then just like leave out the doors. You can see the doors right there. So that's what I've decided to use that bag for. And plus I like to keep it stuffed so it keeps its shape, and I don't know, it just looks better that way to me. So yeah, this little bowl here, I had like a collection of taxidermy or faux taxidermy, I should say, along with it, but one of them broke, and so it was like a collection of 3, I should say, and one of them broke, and I don't like to organize things, and it just looked like, I didn't like the way it looked with just 2 of them. I'm more about like odd numbers. That's just generally how I decorate. Not all the time, but for the most of the time, I would say I generally try to stick to, you know, 3s, 5s, 7s, etc. So anyway, so over here, I've already shown you guys this stuff. I just wanted to show you how I rearranged it because I feel like it just keeps the room fresh. If you're constantly editing, changing out things, removing things, adding things, things like that, pulling things from other rooms and just, you know, moving things around. I tend to buy things that are very versatile and can be moved all throughout, you know, the condo. It just lets me get a lot more out of each thing, and, you know, that way I don't have to constantly like go shopping or anything like that. So yeah, that is basically, I don't feel like we didn't need a couch. Let me show you where we keep our TV. So yeah, that would be kind of the view over here. Okay, sorry you guys, my camera I cannot speak, oh my gosh. But my camera conveniently cut out on me as I was in the middle of this little tour here. So anyway, this is the view from me sitting in my black Baroque style chair that I just showed you. So this is the TV, nothing big or fancy. We keep our bigger TV in the bedroom just because I tend to chill there more. But whenever you have friends over, this just tends to make sense, or seems to make sense for us, because we're pretty minimal in our way of life, I guess I should say. We don't really have too much company over, so, you know, this really works out for us. You know, we have, you know, the balloon chair, and then, you know, here's like a little mini drink station I've shown you a gazillion times, so we're not going to go and do that again. And then another chair from Mod Shop. Okay, so I guess I'm playing the game of how many damn times can my camera cut out during one freaking video. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So yeah, these 2 roomy ass, fairly comfortable, actually they are comfortable chairs because they're big and, you know, they're deep. So it gives you a lot of, I don't know, movability type room. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, so same with the Baroque chair. So I feel like that would be enough seating, or the same amount of seating as like a couch. So what would be the point of having a couch if you could just have these like 3 kick-ass chairs, and then, you know, you have a couple extra accent seating as well, like I just showed you this bench over here, and then this little ghost chair just to kind of pull up around wherever, you know, because it's a very light chair. You can just move it around however you want it to be placed in the room, depending on the company and the type of, I don't know, get together that you are hosting, if that makes any sense. So, I mean, it's really adequate seating. It's just as much seating if you were to have like a couch and a couple chairs, you know what I'm saying? So this makes sense. It's great for conversation and just overall just hanging out in general. So yeah, that is basically it, you guys. So one pet peeve I have is this freaking Mod Shop piece here. I need to tighten up the door. That's the problem with a lot of the Mod Shop pieces, is if it's lucite or has lucite on it, if you move them around a lot, you have to make sure that you have good tools to make sure you can tighten up things, because they will, like, I don't know, they're just more fragile. So anyways, that is about it, you guys. And I've shown you guys this chandelier before. It's a chandelier that I had in my shop. It is 100% Swarovski crystal, so I did not want to part with it. It's just something that I will always love, and I had it in my shop, so it's sentimental to me. So anyway, that is pretty much the whole like little entertainment space, if you will. So we don't really watch too much TV. If we do, it's like at night in bed, and that's pretty much it. So this is very ideal for us and our lifestyle whenever we have like a couple people over and we're just having some drinks or playing a card game or whatever. And that is pretty much it, you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this little change up. If you have already seen some of my other videos, hope you enjoyed watching this little change up of how I rearrange some things. Maybe it inspired you, maybe it didn't.